Child poverty. What can we do to help? By Forrest, Demoy, Quintany, and Daniel. Ladies and gentlemen, we, Forrest, Demoy, Quintany, and Daniel, stand here before you to talk about child poverty and how we should spread more awareness towards this important issue. What is child poverty? Child poverty refers to the state of children living in poverty and applies to children from poor families or orphans being raised with limited or, in some cases, absent states of resources. This means that there are children in the UK that don't have the same possibilities/chances as all of us have, and that is called inequality. And for you whom don't know what the word inequality means, having an unfair difference between groups of people in society when some have more wealth, status, or opportunities than others. But that is not fair when they are only children and have no choice and are forced to live in poverty. How many of you finish school and have nowhere to call home? How many of you don't eat lunch, not because you're not hungry, but because you can't afford it? How many of you can't afford the standard school equipment? We personally hope that none of you who are watching this video are going through any of the sort of poverty that would put you into a disadvantage of any of your peers in class because those reasons or other reasons. But we should acknowledge that in this accursed world that there are children who do go through what we have mentioned and more, yet they try their best, and so we should honor their courage and persistence and help wherever we can to give a hand to these brave children going through poverty. What can we do to help child poverty? There are three things that could possibly help out child poverty. One, increase household income. Evidence shows that increase in household income increases children's educational attainment, and an extra 7,000 a year closes the attainment gap at age 16 by half. Better primary and secondary education, higher quality teachings have shown to be the most important school level factor affecting attainment, and this is particularly significant for children from lower income backgrounds. Three, leadership and commitment. Last but not least, there needs to be strong political leadership and commitment, not just in government, but across the whole public, private, and third sectors. Statistics. In 2019, there were 4.2 million UK children living in poverty in 2019, according to government figures. That is estimated to be 30% of kids in the country, or 9 for every class of 30 pupils, and it is double the poverty rate of pensioners. In 2020, the overall UK poverty rate has remained stable, dropping from 23% to 22% over the same period. This equates to 14.4 million people living in poverty before COVID-19 crisis, including the 4.5 million children. We bet you, the viewer, did not know. Every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure for us to stand here before you and talk about the issues of child poverty, and we do sincerely hope that you take what we said into consideration and urge you to help us spread the issue of child poverty. We believe that as long as we got to only one of you viewers, you will share the videos with others and spread awareness of child poverty till we can come together so children won't have to worry about the place to sleep or an education or the way that they smell or look. We can make a change. Remember, the smallest pebble can create the biggest ripple. Thank you for watching. By Demoy, Forrest, Quintany, and Daniel.